welcome in, water signs. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So thank you for coming into the channel. It's good to have you here. This is going to be a general reading for the beginning of April. And because it is a general reading, it might not resonate with everybody. So please take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. Just might mean that this reading was meant for somebody else this week. For those of you that want to join me, I am going to have an extended at the end of this reading. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages that are coming through or showing up for you, water signs, by exploring the zodiac signs that come through. And those zodiac signs are about intimate relationship as well as personal connections, friends, family, relatives, best friends, your significant other, just anybody who kind of influences your energetic field or influences the energetic field of your connection. So just keep that with you as we go through the reading. And let's get started for you. This is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Messages for those watching, please. All right, here you go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading. Wow, right off the bat, judgment. Seeing the bigger picture. Second chances. Figuring things out. Coming to some realizations. Let's see where your current energy is right now. We have the moon. Some things that were hidden from you. This could be subconscious. This could be feelings. Something's being revealed here. So let's see what's happening. What's the situation here? We have the Five of Wands. So this could be stirring some things up a little bit. Maybe causing a little bit of disturbances coming in, either internally or externally. We'll see. We'll get some clarity on that. So what's your challenge or your opportunity in this situation? We have the Knight of Swords, communication, taking bold action. What is life assisting you with, or what is life working on with you? Resistance. Life is working on resistance with you. Could be being able to stand your ground as well. And things that you believe in, things that are very meaningful to you. So let's see how you got here. What have you been doing up until this point? We have the Seven of Cups. Trying to figure things out. Trying to figure things out. Maybe trying to narrow things down a little bit. So what's heading your way? What's coming your way? We have the Eight of Swords. So there could be some things that are, have you kind of feeling a little bit self-doubt, maybe. Not really trusting yourself, not knowing if what you're doing or what you're saying or what you're feeling or what you're noticing is real, or seems to be kind of like, maybe you feel like you're all alone in whatever this is that you're realizing or you're figuring out, or whatever it is that you are coming into a second chance with. But we'll get more clarity on that as we go ahead. Because what you got working in your favor here is you're coming out on the other side. Six of Wands. You're coming out on the other side of this. So this may be a little bit of a holding your ground, so to speak. Having to hold your ground, stand your ground. And you're coming up out of this. Six of Wands. So let's see what the outside influences are in this situation. We have the Magician. That's Gemini energy, Gemini and Virgo. And then we also have Scorpio over here. This is awareness, tools that you can use, tools that are available for you to use to what other type of realization you're coming into. These are internal tools that you can use to kind of help yourself through this process. So let's see what your next steps are here. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Keep going. Don't give up. Stay the course. Don't give in. Hold your ground. And let's see what is this all about? So where are we going here? What's the big picture? What is this really all about? We have the Two of Cups. So this could be about a relationship, but it can also just be about an important alliance within yourself as well. Trusting yourself, really learning who you are. But as we get more clarity here, this will kind of line up in the way that it's going to go. So where are you going? What's going to happen here? We have the Queen of Swords. Yay! You're going to see things really clearly. You're going to see things really clearly. There's not going to be any doubt in your mind. Maybe you're just going to start asking a lot of questions so you can get the answers that you want. But I think this is really just going to put you in a place where it's kind of like, I knew it. I could trust myself. I had those gut instincts, and I knew what I knew that I knew that I knew that I knew. So let's get some clarity on what's going on here for you water signs. Let's find out about the situation here with the Five of Wands. So clarify the Five of Wands for our water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And if I didn't say this in the beginning, this is a beginning of the month of April forecast. Beginning of the month of April forecast. So April 1st, actually, which was yesterday, day late, dollar short, sorry guys, through about April 15th or so. So clarify what this Five of Wands is. What's the stir up here? Who's ruffling whose feathers? We have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Nine of Cups. For some of you, I feel like, whatever this situation is, or if it has to do with the relationship, there might be a butting of heads right now. Kind of a conflict of interest, so to speak. And I think it's kind of pushing you to go into yourself to kind of rely on your own happiness, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, whatever it is that, you can see this, whatever it is that it's kind of like inspiring you to just figure out what your own happiness is, what it looks like for you. For others of you, you might just be disengaging from this. Maybe you just feel a need to take a different route where you'll be happier, where you're really going to find a different way to, maybe, get out of the conflict, get away from the conflict, get away from the discord, get away from the differencing of opinions. And I think this is going to help you, kind of like figure out what's right, what's best for you, where you feel content and you feel happy and you feel at peace. So let's see what the Knight of Swords is. Something's being revealed to you here. Knight of Swords can be about communication, can be about messages, can be about fast-moving action. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have Death. Well, this is a card of transformation here, and the Page of Wands is finding another path. So the challenge here for you is you may not know where you're going. You may not know how this is going to turn out. There might be a lot of feelings that are coming into this. We got Cancer and Pisces here as well, so two of our water signs are here. I've got Virgo, I've got Scorpio, and I've got Virgo and Gemini. But I think the messages that are coming through from whatever this situation is really stressing you out. It's stressing you out. It's just kind of seems to be a lot of clamoring, so to speak. And it's like you want to find a new path, and change the dynamics going on here. Whether it's changing the dynamics in this situation or changing the dynamics for yourself, both internally and externally. Because maybe this is making you angry a little bit. Maybe it's triggering you a little bit. Maybe it's triggering you to go find your own happiness. Figure out where your happiness really lies, because this doesn't seem to be doing it for you. You know, maybe you're really hiding how you really feel. Not telling anybody. And maybe just out of the blue here, you know, you just decide, I'm just going in a different way. Not telling anybody, being quiet about it. Just making a decision for yourself that you're going in a different direction here. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is, because this is what life is trying to work on with you. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please, for our water signs. You may have to stand up to the crowd here, water signs, because I saw the Three of Cups come out. Maybe it's standing up to friends. Maybe it's standing up to relatives. Maybe it's just holding your ground on something that you feel very strongly about. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Ace of Wands. Well, this could have something to do with family, because we've got the family card here, right? This could have something to do with childhood, family, people that surround you. It can also have something to do with a soul relationship. I think you know where you want to go. You've got your sights set on something here. Maybe you're not taking action towards it yet, but I think it's genuine. I think that it's, you want to reboot here, but you want to stand your ground on something as well. And I think what life is helping you with is that keeping your sights on what it is that you want, which is what I think you're trying to do here. You're keeping your sights on what you feel makes you happy, trying to stay focused and keep heading towards that direction. Because it's genuine, it's something that you can trust. I think it's something that you, you know, there's some innocence here. There's some playfulness. There's kind of like you're trying to keep that childlike nature, that playful nature in this. Instead of maybe having to, you know, stand up and defend yourself all the time, or stand up and having to warrant what it is, the decisions that you're making, or explain the decisions that you're making, or explain why you're making them, or you know what I mean? And I think you want to reboot here. Now this could be a soulmate as well for others of you that want to come back in and reboot the situation that you might kind of be somewhat guarded against. There might be, you know, are you going in the same way? Are the both of you heading in the same direction? Because you got your sights set on something. So let's see how you got here. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. What are you trying to sort through here and figure out? We have the Hanged Man. We have the King of Cups. Give me one more, please. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, and we have the Devil. I think you're trying to figure out if this is love or this is attachment. If this has to do with a family situation that seems to be out of discord, I think you're starting to come to some realizations that this is not how love works. This is not how love treats each other. You know, it could be more like dependency. It could be more like trauma bonding. It could be more like you're not really lifting each other up and bringing each other forward. It's like, it seems to be like, it's like everybody's got an opinion here, that could be triggering some really deep-seated emotions. And it just seems to be like, is there a lot of arguing? Is it a lot of anger? Is there a lot of anger coming through? So I think you're starting to like kind of sort out or figure out if this is love or if it's something else. So let's see what this Eight of Swords is. This is what's heading your way here. What is this Eight of Swords? Because you want to see something clearly here. You're definitely wanting to come out of a situation. You may have to kind of just, Queen of Swords can be very bitchy. I hate to say that. But maybe you just need to like stand your ground and be, a little bit cold about it. Just kind of, I'm not going to be persuaded and I'm not going to be bent. Because whatever this is, it's obviously not feeling very good for you. And if this is, the King of Cups is with the Devil, something is being mistaken for love that's really not love. It's attachment or dependency, or people aren't really sharing their feelings. They're keeping them hidden. People aren't really showing affection, showing kindness, showing compassion, showing generosity. People aren't really doing what's good for the whole. Might be doing more what's good for themselves. So clarify what this Eight of Swords is. We have the King of Wands. We have the Emperor. We have the Tower. Wow. And we have the Ten of Cups. Well, I got Aries showing up here. And I have Scorpio showing up here. I don't like this combination. The Emperor and the King of Wands. That is a very controlling kind of, it's all about me energy. Selfish, vanity. Are you feel like you're talking to people who are just all about them? Like they can't see past their own nose. It's like this type of energy, they need to be humbled. They need to be humbled. And then comes the realization of like what really made them happy. What was really their Ten of Cups? Maybe there's somebody here who feels like this type of energy, conquering and being in control and, kind of like, the King of Wands can be a very like player mentality. Here today, gone tomorrow kind of energy. And when you have that with the Emperor, that's a form of control. You might be freeing yourself from this type of energy here, whether it's somebody you're connected with or somebody maybe you're not, or a family member, or it could be an intimate partnership or something like that. I think you're freeing yourself from this. Like it's just not working for you anymore. It just seems to be more conflict and anger than it is, love, compassion, putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. Because you want happiness here. You want connection. You want to feel, like you're a part of something. Joy, happiness, love, commitment, peace, tranquility, contentment. And I think that's what you're going for here. I think you're gonna untangle yourself from this mess, whoever this is. And you're coming out on the other side here, because we've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, brand new start, brand new beginning. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. You're trusting yourself. You're going to start learning. You're going to be trusting yourself here. No more doubt. I think you're going to know that you're standing on your own 2 feet here. You're figuring some things out. For others of you, again, this could be somebody coming back from the past wanting a second chance. It may be very pushy. Somebody's trying to push you. Maybe you've been alone for a while. Somebody's trying to push you into what they feel like this is, that they're, because they're your happiness. You might be pushing back. You know, they want you to think that you're their happiness here, because this is somebody who thinks very, very highly of themselves. Very highly of themselves. And there needs to be some humbleness here. And I think that you're trusting in your decision to stand your ground on this. So let's see what the Magician is, because this can also be about manipulation, the outside forces here. So let's find out what that is. Clarify the Magician, please. Is somebody trying to convince you? For some of you? Are they trying to convince you that they're your happiness? We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups. So there's that relationship coming back in. These 2 popped out. We have the 8 of Wands, yeah, and we have the Fool. Somebody here is trying to manipulate the situation. Either they want to win you over, they're trying to win you over, getting you to start over again with them, or getting you to let go of the past, or trying to get you to kind of give up. Maybe they might be playing on some of your insecurities here to get you to break and, to go with them, or, convince you that, that they're your happiness here. But somebody's definitely doing some sort of mind game play here, and they're doing it with communication. I don't think they're letting down. I think they're keeping the pressure on, so to speak. It seems to kind of be stressing you out, maybe making you a little angry. Maybe you hadn't realized that those feelings were even there before. But you're definitely trying to do some things differently here. You definitely have your sights on something else. And the universe is helping you kind of resist this, so to speak. Stand your ground on something. So your next steps are to take this slow. Build trust. So clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to use a new deck. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles here for our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a lot going on here. Go slow with compassion, forgiveness, understanding. If this is something that is cycling back around, or this is something that has happened before, make sure you take your time. Make sure you're not rushing. For some of you, this could have been kind of destined and on your path. Like the lesson will come back around until you learn the lesson. That's judgment. Things keep coming back around in different forms until you kind of figure out the lesson, and it doesn't, you're no longer vibing in that energetic field where it needs to keep coming back. It's like it's done. Yeah, you're going to see things the confusion's going to clear. If you take your time here, the confusion is really going to clear about this. It's not going to play on your emotional intelligence. It's not going to pull on your emotions here, whatever this connection is, because we have the Lovers coming in again. I think the confusion is going to be cleared. You're going to take your time. You're not going to allow your emotions to be pulled on, because someone's trying to pull on your emotions here. Knight of Wands, 9 of Cups. And I think that it's going to clear away this confusion about what's going on in this connection. So let's see what the 2 of Cups is here for you. because this is the overall picture. It's about a connection, an alliance. Someone that's very connected to you. I think this person's trying to give you an overhaul. They're trying to break you down, wear you down. You can still be compassionate. You don't have to give this person everything they're demanding. If it's attention, time. We have the Fool. Whoa, we have the Hanged Man and we have the Magician. The same cards here in what this is, the overall picture, are the same, almost the same cards down here in the outside influences. So someone is trying to desperately influence you to start over again, to take a risk. And, you know, you got the Hanged Man here. Slow down, take your time. You're being manipulated. This seems to be like a trick, a game, so to speak, coming through here. I don't know that this other individual or this other situation has done the necessary work to change. I think you have. I think you've spent some time doing some soul searching about some things. I think you've been very confused. Look, we got the Hanged Man down here with the King of Cups. But I think you've been confused about, you know, is this how love is supposed to look? Is this what love is supposed to look like? What does love actually look like? And if it did show up, would I know what it exactly looked like? But you're not taking any more crap. Queen of Swords. You're just not going to take any more crap. So give me one on the Queen of Swords, please, and then we'll look through and see who's showing up here. Yep, see? You're not doing it anymore. Four of Cups. You got it. You got the lesson. You figured it out. Woo-woo! Way to go, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, you're just not going down that road anymore. You're just not going to go. Yep, see, look at here. Independence, self-assuredness, contentment. You're going from this, doubting yourself, to this. Communicating your own needs, communicating what you want, feeling assured about it, not putting up with any more stuff. That's a beautiful reading. You're coming out of this, and you're coming out of this sweet and successful here. So let's look at who's showing up here for you. I've got Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Scorpio again, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini again, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo again, Pisces again, and Scorpio. So I'm going to look at those signs in the extended for those of you that want to join me over there. And until next time, Grand Rising, my friends. Bye-bye.